Hey, it's Ryan here. We are going to be talking to some of the people from 1122 and Beach about the student ministries at both churches. And so we're going to go around the church right now and interview some of them. There's Caitlin Ross right now coming out of the bathroom. That's awkward for her, not for me. All right, so we're going to go around and talk to some of them. All right, I am here with Clifton Stanton and Caitlin Ross, and she is sitting in a crib, but that's just the way things go here. All right, so these are going to be the pastors of the student ministry at the Church of 1122. So go ahead, Caitlin, and give us your official title and tell us what your official responsibilities are going to be at 1122.
I will be the spiritual formation pastor at New Gen of Church of 1122. So I will be mainly focusing on discipleship, with working with the leaders, writing curriculum from 0 to 18. So New Gen will be kids all the way up to teenagers. So my main focus will be on discipleship.
So like small groups and things like that?
Yeah, our discipleship groups, all throughout, from every age, the leaders, the curriculum, all of that.
Very cool. And Clifton, same question to you.
So I will be the New Gen Minister of Student Connections, and that basically means that I get to hang out with your students all the time. Everything from events that we have for students to the Wednesday night Unleash, running and putting together that, as well as anything else that we may do with your students from a day-to-day basis.
And so this can go to either one of you. What is a normal week in the student ministry at 1122 going to look like?
Student ministry will have a discipleship group night on Wednesday nights. It's going to be called Unleash 412, and that is when we will come together. There'll be a master teaching a little bit, and then heavy on discipleship groups. So they'll split up all over campus. Leaders will be with them, and then they'll focus on discipleship group. And
other than that, we're going to encourage students to come to the services. We'll have a big student section right up front, kind of off to the side, where students can worship along with the adults for their main worship service.
Okay, very good. And now, Stone is kind of over all this New Gen stuff, but between just us three, between you two, who's the real boss?
Obviously it's me.
Well,
I mean, I'm sitting in a crib.
It would be the one sitting in a crib. Okay, well, thank you very much. We're gonna stop this interview now. All right, it is Ryan again, and I found Chris Peltz as our student pastor here at Beach. And basically, we're just going to talk to him about our student ministry after the launch and some changes that are coming up this fall. So what is student ministry and United going to look like this fall and post-launch overall?
Yeah. Man, I'll just say we're really excited about what's going to happen post-launch with our student ministry here at Beach. A lot of what you've come to know and gotten used to here at Beach is going to continue in a lot of the same ways. Small groups, we're still going to be heavily involved in small groups, and we want all of our students to participate in a small group where they take the large lesson of what we learn at United, and then they're able to do that in a small group conversation where they're talking with a mature Christian leader that they can just kind of grow and be discipled in those kind of things. So small groups. We've got our family kickoff that's going to be coming up at the end of August. You're going to hear a lot more about that. We're going to be engaging our families in ways that we maybe have never done here at Beach in some new ways. You've probably already heard it just with our children's ministry of how we're going to be engaging families. We want families to be engaged in the life of their student because believe it or not, you are the spiritual leader of your child. I'm here to help. I'm here to come underneath you and to supplement what you do as a parent, what you do as a family. And so we want our families to be heavily involved throughout our ministry, especially starting in the fall as we're back into school and we're back into looking at things like Epworth and our camps and those things that are going on. Man, we're still going to be about missions around here. This is one of the things I love about this church is we are about missions. And so as we move into some new areas starting in the fall of our mission stuff, and we're excited about that. Probably the biggest thing that you're going to see in a change with us is going to deal with United. One of the things that we value around here at Beach is a student-led, student-run, student-geared service that we call United. which is our worship service. So we have students that lead our worship services and lead in those areas. And everything about United is geared toward them in their particular age group. All the games that we do, the fun that we have, the worship that we do, and the teaching is very specific and relevant to their particular life stage. And so one of the big deals with United is, man, it's just grown. It's gotten bigger. And so even since I've been here, and so it was already on a growth trajectory, and now it's gotten even bigger. And we had to do our last series over in the sanctuary because the block is just no longer big enough for us to hold United in. And so one of the biggest changes that's coming up in the fall is, well, we're kind of standing here in the FLC, and well, this is the new home of United come the fall. We are going to be moving United here into the FLC. That's going to give us a unique opportunity. We're going to have one of the coolest youth rooms in the history of youth rooms because it's going to be big, it's going to be bad, it's going to be loud, it's going to be awesome. And the FLC is going to give us some opportunities not only to be in a bigger facility, but room for growth. We've already been experiencing amazing growth through United, of having students come and bring their friends and invite their friends, and those friends coming to know Christ and accepting Christ. And so this is going to give us room to grow. It's going to give us room to do some new and unique things. And so we're really excited about the move of coming over here and bringing United onto the big stage and being able to reach even more students for Christ.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Amen.
Always a little bit long-winded, but very informative. Thanks, guys.
Hey, it's Ryan here, and we are here with Denise Pecci. She is our Beach Student Ministries Coordinator, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does. And these are the dogs. These are the Pecci dogs. This is Hurley.
And this is Oakley. And if you want them, I'll give them away. Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, I help Chris Peltz organize all of our trips that are coming up, small groups, Epworth, any retreats that we have, any mission trips that we have going on, dances, bowling. That all goes through me, and all the emails usually come in and out from me, and unfortunately I probably am the bill collector calling you and making sure that you're paying for all your trips. But other than that, Peltz and I are over here in the little beach house with the dogs, and we are gearing up for a great fall.
So can we expect any changes after the launch with our student ministry here at Beach, or is it going to be business as usual?
You know what? It's going to be business as usual. Actually, we'll probably be busier. We're very consistent now with having United every Sunday night, 6:15. One major change, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to leave that for him to tell you. It's going to be a good change about United. So I'm going to let him surprise you with that.
Well, then we'll talk to him about that next. Thank you very much, Denise and Hurley. And we will see y'all later.
Peace.
Hey, who's the boss now?